Hey, it's Kerri and the Fit Crew, and it is January 15th, and today I am going to be talking about a lot of things. First, we're going to do recognition. We're going to do a couple upcoming events, but then we're going to get into Instagram. So this is going to be Instagram Bootcamp, at least phase one, because there's so many things that I would love to teach you that there's no way I'm going to be able to get it all in tonight. So this is going to be an ongoing session. If you are not currently using Instagram, I'm going to explain to you why you should start. But first, I need to get some recognition out of the way so that I do not forget. This month, January, look at that bee with all the noise. You guys, if you can mute yourselves, that would be excellent. Okay, so Success Club, we already have people who have changed lives this month. Carly has already helped one person. Rachel Bentley has already helped one person. Kirsty has helped someone. John, Carrie Lear, Rachel White, and myself. I've actually gotten 7 people to commit this month. So that's really, really awesome. And Marie Sardelli, my upline coach, she's done the same. She's helped 7. So like, guys, if I were just doing this by myself, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that I could not have helped on my own. With you guys all doing this, with us all doing it together, we are impacting so many more people. And we need to remember that that is the root of why we are doing this. It's to change lives and build our community. And so I'm just really, really proud of our team and excited for us. I think this is going to be a great year of growth for us. Next, I need to recognize all the coaches who are at Emerald rank or higher, and this is active status. So in order to be an Emerald, you need to have you and then a coach on your right and a coach on your left that are active. That doesn't mean that they necessarily have to be like working, but for example, I signed up my dad as a discount coach because I do not want to make commission off my father. It makes me feel weird. So I'm just not going to do it. So I signed up my daddy as a coach so he could get the discount, which means after month 1, I lose, like I'm not making a commission off of my dad. He's saving what I would have made in commission. So he is a discount coach. Ideally, the goal is to have 2 working coaches to get to that point where you are an Emerald coach and you have 2 working coaches. And if you're an active Emerald, that means that both of those people are active. So maybe they have a reoccurring Shakeology order or some sort of reoccurring order that is keeping them an active coach. So we have quite a few coaches, and that makes me really happy because that means it's duplicating. We've got Craig, Heath, Kelly Lynn, Kerri 2. That's my second business center, which I can explain to you if that's confusing. I got to sign myself up as a coach. Lisbeth, John, Heidi, and Bailey. So all these coaches are either Emerald or higher active status currently. And the goal, as we've talked about recently, is to build an Emerald tribe. Okay, so Emerald tribe means that you're Emerald, you're an Emerald coach, and you get 500 PV. That's the goal that we're working towards. And so I wanted to give a shout out to Kelly Lynn for being in the 300 club, Lisbeth for being in the 300 club, John and Heidi for both being in the 300 club. We've got Shelby this month in the 300 club. We have got Rachel Bentley in the 400 club this month. We've got Bailey in the 1,000 club. Kerri 2 is in the 1,500 club. Nice job, Kerri 2. And yeah, so our team is doing really, really great job. I want you guys to remember, yes, the heart of this is helping people, but I also know that you guys are working your butts off and want to make an income. So if you want to know more about that, just talk to me about this. I can explain to you the process. This is how you this is a goal to work towards in order to build your income. I also need to give a shout out to our new coaches, and some of them are on here right now. We've got a few coaches who have been crushing it and are doing an amazing thing for me. They are going through a new version of my coach onboarding process, which is like best of luck, praying for you, you know, like it's a new thing. So I so appreciate you guys being willing to try this out and go through the process. Basically, for those of you who haven't been through it, all of these coaches, Hillary is on here, Carly, I saw Jenny was on here, and I don't know who else is on this call, but Kimberly also followed this. I don't know. I think there were 2 others. But basically, they got an email that was like, here are 5 steps. And the first one was they had to decide what kind of a coach they wanted to be. So which path they wanted to go down. Do they want to be a discount coach like my daddy? Do they want to be a hobby coach, which is like, hey, I'm really loving this. And if somebody around me wants to get healthy, I would totally help them and love to include them in our challenge. And I would tell anybody who asked me about Shakeology. But I'm wanting to keep this kind of a hobby. I'm not wanting to spend a massive amount of time on it right now, at least, but I'd like to learn more about the business. And then the third type of coach, or the third path, would be someone like me. I guess initially I maybe got into it as a hobby, but very quickly decided that I wanted to build a substantial income with it and help a lot of people. And I knew that there was just something here, like there was something about the business that I connected with. There was something about the mission of the company that I connected with. And I wanted to just kind of go all in and see what happened. And so that's what I would consider to be a business builder coach. Some people call them career coaches. So I just wanted to say thank you, because all of the coaches who are on this call tonight have either decided that they wanted to make this a hobby, which, how cool is that? Like helping people as a hobby. Like as a hobby, I like change lives. It's not a big deal. I think that's really cool. So all the people have either decided hobby coach, or some of them, like Kate, I don't know if she's on here right now, but she talked to me for a long time today, so she's not valid. She wanted to build it as a career. And so at any point in time, you can switch. Like this is kind of one of those things where the paths are all like pretty close, where if one isn't really working for you, you can say like, hey, Kerri, I need to scale this back a little bit. How do I do that? Or Kerri, this seems to be going really well. I kind of want to go a little bit all in. Can I jump into that path? Yes. So I just wanted to give a shout out to those coaches because they chose their path. They filled out this About Me form. They're going through the new coach checklist. I've been getting emails from them on the daily like, hey, I figured out which gem I am in your personality test. And I get a little bing on my computer. Oh, this person has filled out their About Me form. So anyway, it's been a really exciting week, and I really appreciate you guys. And Hillary, I don't know if I mentioned you before, everybody, all the newbies, you guys rock. Moving on to Instagram. Yay! So Instagram, guys, Instagram is where it's at. Oh my God, just scared me so bad. Apparently someone is near our house. Okay, so Instagram is where it's at. Like Instagram appears to be where all of the top coaches are finding their people right now. This is where people are building their businesses. And this is where I've had a lot of success. So I want to share this with you and explain to you, like, how do you even set up your Instagram account for the business? How do you do it? How do you set it up? And how do you transition some of these followers into clients? And how do you find followers that are actually in your tribe? Okay, so I'm going to explain all of this to you. And what I want to start with is your Instagram profile. Okay, so I am going to go ahead, and Nevaeh was freaking out because I think Craig is home. I think that is what the loudness is. So I'm going to pull this up right now. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. Thumbs up if you can see my screen. Oh, look how cute my sister is. That's my sister. If you're not following her, her name is Catherine in Manhattan, and she works for Sarah Jessica Parker as her social media director. So cool. Almost the coolest job in the fam. Maybe cooler than mine. I haven't decided yet. All right, so this is my Instagram account, and if you don't have grids yet, this is an app that allows you to work on Instagram on your computer. Okay. It's not free. It's like $7 or $8, but that covers it's not like a monthly thing. So if you are a computer person and you like to type and you don't always like to be on your phone, you want to be able to get some work done on your desktop computer or laptop, I highly recommend Grids, Grids. Okay, so you guys can see here how my Instagram is set up. You guys see where I've highlighted right here. These are my things, okay? And each of you need 5 things. These are like the lenses. These are the things about you that you are going to be sharing about. And health and fitness only gets to be 1. Health and fitness only gets to be 1, okay? You do not want your entire page to be health and fitness unless you came into this business as a health and fitness professional and you already have an established health and fitness account. Okay, so that's kind of the exception to that rule. So if you are not a health and fitness professional, or you do not already have a very large following of people who are following you for health and fitness, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to choose 4 other things to focus on when you are posting on Instagram. So mine are fit traveler. So I do a lot of traveling. I do fitness while I'm traveling. Unicorn beast, hair. Okay, so you're going to see a post in here showing my different hairstyles and hair colors. Abs and tacos. You guys know how I feel about that. I feel like I post more about the tacos in my story and more about the abs on my page, but it's definitely a theme. Pole dancing, Jeep adventures, which is going to turn into RV adventures probably in the next year, and fun. So that's what I have on mine. There are a lot of other coaches. Let's see. Are you gonna take forever to load for me? You are. Okay, so pretty much every coach, like Kelly Lynn has her Fs, and I always use hers because I can remember them, which I really appreciate, girl. So she's got family, focus, friends, fun, faith, food. Now I'm thinking of more Fs. I know one of those isn't on your list, but you guys get the idea. Like, she's always going to be posting about one of those 5 things, and it makes it so that your Instagram page is what people expect. So if it says on your profile that you are going to be posting about fitness, family, pizza, nails, and travel, and then it's a picture of you in like your nurse's outfit at work, do you see how that might be a little confusing to people? You want to make sure that whatever you're posting on your wall goes along with this brand that you are creating, okay? And it's like what they say, your vibe attracts your tribe. So you guys can see, like, I have some fitness things on here, got some fun, I've got lots of travel stuff, I talk about my team a lot. And so anyway, that's what you want to do. That's your starting point. So start out by making your profile. And this is one issue that I sometimes have with grids, is that I feel like the loading is not what I would like it to be. But once you have your 5 things on your profile, your next step is you want to use Linktree. Come on, buddy. And Linktree is a site that allows you to connect. It basically allows you to create a link that lists out ways that people can connect with you. There we go. Alrighty, so right here at the bottom, I have this link. So if you click on the link, this is my waiting dance. Maybe. What should pop up is a list of basically our Fit Crew Challenge that we have going on. So like our virtual boot camp, an application to become a coach on our team, or a coaching interest form. Connect with me on Facebook. Connect with me through email. Many people have connect with me on Snapchat. You can have whatever you want on there. You get to decide what the buttons say. You get to decide what they connect to. But that little trick of using the link tree, which of course is not loading for me at all right now, is really great, because then when you're messaging people or commenting and they're like, so tell me about this challenge you're doing, or you bring it up, you can say, hey, click the link in my profile for more information. Alrighty, I am going to see if I unshare this, if that helps at all. Stop share. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next part. So you guys, I hope you've written down grids, that your Instagram bio needs to have about 5 topics, and health and fitness can really only be one of them unless you're a health and fitness professional and already have a following. And that's partially because most people who are looking to get healthy and fit are not going to connect with somebody who already have a fitness profile. So that leads me into the next topic here, which is your avatar. Guys, your avatar, I know you might, maybe one or two of you caught a little bit of this on the live video that I made, but mostly that live video I made, I was like really out of it. I hadn't eaten enough. I was getting hangry, and I felt like the video went on and on and on. So I decided to delete the video and try again tonight. So I'm going to try my best to explain to you what I mean by an avatar. Now, this training is something that I went through with Chalene Johnson. Okay, now Chalene Johnson is the creator of PIO, Turbo Kick. She also is a business advisor, a business mentor. And I signed up for one of her business trainings. I paid way more money than I had made in Beachbody at that point, but I was just like, hey, this is something that I need to do for me. I need to invest in my own education. So I took this course with her, and one of the things that I learned that has been so valuable is, who is my target market? So when you hear me talk about avatar, what I really mean is, who is my target market? Who am I trying to reach out to? Who am I trying to attract with my posts? Who am I talking to when I'm posting? So instead of having the mindset of, I'd like to really post about who I am, but like, what if somebody doesn't, I don't want to turn anyone away, right? That was my initial thought. Like, if I post too much about who I am, it's going to turn some people off, and they're not going to want to follow my page, and they're not going to like me because maybe they don't agree with my political views, or maybe they don't, I mean, there's a lot of other things other than politics, right? Like people talking about their faith. There's a lot of people who might be turned off by that, but are those the people that you want in your tribe? And so that's what's really important to remember, is like, what are the criteria of the people that you want to be spending time with? Because guys, if you're signing up somebody on this team to either be a coach or to be your client, you have to like them. I mean, you have to like kind of like them, at least enough to be working with them, accepting their calls. Like, you want to attract people that you're going to get along with and like. Okay, so what has really helped me is thinking about, okay, who is this girl? Because I mostly want to work with women. So most of my posts are attracting women. I'm talking to that girl. I'm talking to that girl who was me before I started. So we even went as far as naming the girl. Chalene Johnson made me do this, which is like kind of weird, but I named her Ashley. And Ashley, like, we had to go as far as explaining, where does Ashley shop? What kind of activities was Ashley involved in high school? What does she do for fun? What kind of clubs is she in? Like, did she go to college? Did she have an education after college? What kind of stuff might she have studied in school? Like, who is Ashley? And you pick like one person. You create this like ultimate BFF. Okay, this person who is like, if I could meet this person, Like Ashley has a nose ring, got a couple tats. She's a little edgy. She's got some streaks in her hair. She's a really cool girl. She is already working out. Ashley is already working out. She's already pretty fit, but she's really hard on herself. And growing up, Ashley thought that she was going to change the world. And then instead, she kind of got really good at something else that had less to do with changing the world, and kind of got slowly but surely sucked into her job to the point that she wasn't really taking care of herself anymore. Ashley's into music and creativity and her family. Like she's a family person. Now, not every single person on our team is an Ashley. Because a lot of you knew me in person before this, or you met me through another person, or maybe you were needing me, or the person who joins our team was needing me or liked me and like found me on Instagram or on Facebook. But guys, when I talk about your avatar or my Ashley, I'm talking about the girl that I am taking the time to reach out to. So mostly I'm trying to find women who are around my age. So I'm not going through and inviting all of the like older men that are liking my pictures. If I click on a girl's profile and she's like into some things that I'm really not into, I'm not going to invite her to do a fitness challenge with me. Not because she doesn't deserve whatever, but there's a lot of different coaches out there, right? With all different personalities. My team is going to be totally different than Kerri Burgoon's team, or Carly's team, or Kelly Lynn's team. So I need you to think about like, who is my person? And then through your post, when you're writing a post, talk to her or talk to him. Talk to that one person. What do they need to hear? What are they struggling with? What are their insecurities? So I have to go through and remind myself of this over and over and over. What is Ashley struggling with right now? What advice does she need? And that's my post. What would make Ashley laugh? And that's my post. Okay, so you're not trying to please everybody in the world. You are just trying to reach out to your one ultimate BFF, girlfriend, boyfriend, person target market. Okay, that's what we are trying to do. And guys, I tell you what, this is not what I expected, but what it did for my mind was incredible. Because when I started getting the responses that we all get, which is occasionally I get ignored, occasionally I get cussed out by strangers. It happens. They're having a bad day. They're not Ashley. Like girls who ignore me and won't even say hi back. That's not Ashley. That's not my girl. She would never do that to me. Ashley and I are like this. Like when I meet Ashley, I know. And I can look at someone's profile and see the things that they talk about and see how they post and be like, Ashley, yes, like this girl is my girl. And maybe when I reach out to her, she might be kind of nicey nice at first because Ashley doesn't really want to hurt anybody's feelings, but maybe not that into it. But if it's Ashley, I'm willing to follow up with her. Ashley is smart. Once again, Ashley's not a real person. She's the avatar that I made up. She's like my hypothetical person, just to be clear. I'm not just like gushing over this real person. No, she is my made up person, and she is smart and she is skeptical. How many of you were a little bit skeptical when someone told you about Beachbody or about these challenges or about coaching? Like, I don't know. I've kind of heard about some things like this before. Most of us didn't say yes immediately. Maybe said yes to the challenge, but to the coaching thing, you're like, I'm going to need to think about that a little bit. That's a total Ashley move.
Even you said that.
Even I said that. And that's the thing is like Ashley was me when I started out. So if I was skeptical starting out, how can I expect my avatar, my target person who is me when I started, of course she's going to be a little bit skeptical. So that means that I need to do more follow-ups. Unless someone has hit the point where they are super, super ready to make a change, in order to get clients on board, you typically have to follow up. 90% of my challenge packs are from people that I followed up with multiple times, and many of them told me no. Many of them told me no. Those are called objections. That's just part of it. And if it's Ashley, I'm like, I kind of get into that Fonzie mode where I'm like, yeah, you mean yes, you're just not ready right now. Like, we'll talk. Okay, Ashley. Like, okay, you're not ready. No, it's cool. We'll leave it. We'll just leave it there. I'll be talking to you in about a month, though, because you're going to do this with me. You just don't know it yet. Okay, so I want you guys to kind of stay in that mindset when you're inviting. I want to show you guys really quickly. So you get your link tree set up. I showed that to you, or I attempted to. It finally loaded. It didn't load. It unloaded. It unloaded because I was talking about Ashley. Rude. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But look it up. It's linktr.ee. Set it up so that people can connect with you on whatever social media you're down for. And you probably should have some sort of a coach or challenger application form attached to your link tree. And you can use mine. Just click on mine, click copy my form, edit it to be yours, and then add it to your link tree. You're welcome. Okay, just go ahead and do that. Use your Facebook profile, put it in there. It's super easy to set up and it's totally free. So I need every single person on our team to have one of these set up so that I know that you did. This is your homework, okay? Now, last thing that I wanted to show you is going to be kind of tough for me to show you if this is not loading. So stop share. Let's see if it loads again if I don't look at it. Basically, I wanted to explain to you how to use hashtags to find your Ashleys. So a lot of us, me included, are used to having certain hashtags that we attach in a comment under our Instagram posts. So if I'm posting a picture of me traveling, in the past, I would have looked up travel hashtags, tried to copy 30 of them because you can have up to 30 hashtags, pasted them in the comments, and that's what allows people to see your post. Now, the problem with this is when you are using those generic hashtags, muting. Okay, when you are using those generic hashtags, you're attracting Beachbody coaches who are doing the same thing. And for the most part, when you're posting a fitness picture and you're hashtagging fitness, Beachbody, 21-day fix, inspiration, motivation, people who are you starting out are not posting motivation. That's not going to pop up on their news feeds, right? So you need to get into the mindset of you when you started. What were the things that you would have hashtagged? First run, trying, hashtag almost fit. Still, once again, you're going to be attracting Beachbody coaches. So that's why, even though you can have super creative hashtags under your post, that is not the way to get people to follow you, to build relationships with people who are in your tribe. So instead, what you need to do is click on the little search button and you're going to type in hashtag and then something that is unique to you, something that you're like, man, if another girl talks about fill in the blank, I'm so connected to her. So for example, I'm not going to type hashtag white girl braids on my pictures. But if I'm looking for some girls who are when I see them, I'm like, oh my God, I love you. You're my people. Yes. I will look at the hashtag white girl braids and I'll start clicking through the pictures. And if I click on it and it's a chick from the United States, Canada, or the UK who appears to not be a coach and has some of the qualities that I'm talking about, I'll like her pictures and send her a couple, write some comments on her page. Okay, it did it. It did it. No sudden movements, guys, or it might go away. You guys see my link tree right now? Virtual boot camp, new coach application, follow Kerri's Facebook like page, and then email Kerri. Now, I have signed up within the last, I don't know, month, 2 coaches and 1 challenger who I didn't even reach out to because they clicked on this themselves. I'm going to say it again. People click on links. So you want to have a link somewhere for people to figure out, like, if I want to talk to this person or hang out with them or connect with them more, this is how they do it. How do they have access to you? Okay. And I'm going to be brave really quick and see if I can get my, nope. Okay. Having some technology love. Okay. Up here, search, click on tags. Hashtag Kelly Lynn, what was the one that we hashtagged the other day? Look at all those butts on my screen right now. You guys see that?
When we were on the phone yesterday?
Yeah.
You did one that had to do with like my accident, so like broken ankle.
Yeah, so it was like accident recovery.
Yeah.
So hashtag accident recovery, because Kelly Lynn, like, that's an experience that she went through. And so we clicked on this. Cat, skip. This person, maybe skip. This person looks a little too new. But what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm looking for, okay, this person, likely a Beachbody coach, but if not, she's meant to be. She's a personal trainer. She's reading You Are a Badass. This girl looks really cool. I would totally reach out to that girl. But basically, you're going to go through and say, okay, who's my style? It's super easy to forget where you started. So this girl, it took me almost 30 minutes to get into this one piece with my injuries. So you can see, like, it's easy to go through and say, like, okay, this person looks like someone who I might want on my team. And it's easy to scroll past the picture of the ceiling fan and the truck. Like this girl, 3rd day in a row of working out. Today was lower body strength and then the 1 mile workout. Modified my squats and lunges, but I'm definitely feeling it still. This would be the perfect person to reach out to and be like, I love your page, comment on 3, like 5, and then set a reminder to follow up with her in a week. So sometimes people say 5, 3, 1, like 5 likes, 3 comments, 1 direct message. Also remembering that not everybody knows that direct message even exists. So if someone doesn't respond to you and you're like, no, but you're my soul sister, you're my Ashley, it's okay to write down their name to follow up with them. Now, next time when we get together, less than a minute left. Next time when we get together, I'm going to explain to you how to take these people that you find and invite them, what the process is to get them from Instagram to Facebook and invite them to your challenges. I hope you guys have an awesome day 2 of 80-Day Obsession. I hope you learned something. Comment in the coach group if you set up your link tree. I want to see everybody doing it. Get your profiles going. You can even do a screenshot of your Instagram profile, and maybe we can give you some feedback. Hope you have an awesome night. Love you. Bye. Hearts. Put them up. Put them up. Ah, I'm so bad at this. Somebody screenshot. Hurry. Hold it. Got it. Okay, bye, guys.